going on? It's me, Stephen Kramer Glickman, and you are listening to the Nighttime Show podcast. With me here, as always, the wonderful, talented, incredible, dynamic Matt Walker. How are you, buddy?
Hello, hello. How are you doing?
This episode is being recorded with Zoom audio equipment. Zoom audio equipment is the greatest friggin' equipment in the world.
The Zoom H6 is amazing.
It's amazing. You can take it anywhere.
We used to have this giant mixer we had to take everywhere and like a separate recorder and all kinds of stuff. Now everything fits in a tiny little bag.
It is so cool, and we're so lucky to be working with them, and we're taking them with us to Florida, which I'm very excited about for some other wonderful interviews. But Matt, today we have some audio and some stuff we want to play from the live nighttime show at the Hollywood Improv, and this is a real doozy. As you know, Matt, I am a huge fan of bad movies.
I know. You've dragged me to almost all of them.
I really have. Let's talk about some of the movies because our guest on the show is one of the most famous movie critics in the world, Mr. Leonard Maltin, and his daughter Jessie Maltin is there as well with him. But let's talk real quick, Matt. I have dragged you to a bunch of movies, and you've written some movie reviews.
Yes.
So let's talk about some of these movies that I've dragged you to.
So how about this? I'll give you the title of the movie review.
Okay.
And you guess the movie.
Okay.
Green means go to another movie.
That's got to be Green Lantern.
Yes.
Yes.
It was Green Lantern.
Oh, my God. That movie was terrible. Amazing. All right. What else?
Well, this is sort of a giveaway. Thor is a bore.
Thor. Oh, that's.
And that was,
I'd say Thor 2.
No, it was the first one.
You thought the first one was bad?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Well, I like that one.
That's the one where I believed that Natalie Portman just didn't read the script. She just showed up and took the paycheck.
Pretty sure. Yeah. Pretty sure that's how that went.
I should have said, I'll pass.
I should have said, I'll pass. That's got to be Hall Pass.
It was Hall Pass.
Oh, my God. That was a bad movie.
Yeah, it was a bad movie.
Based on something that never has ever existed. That no one's ever gotten a Hall Pass from their wife to go have sex with some random person.
And, okay, this one you won't get because it's too ambiguous, but well-directed crap is still crap.
Well-directed crap is still crap. Well-directed crap is still... I don't know. What is that?
So it was The Adjustment Bureau.
Yeah, that was a bad movie.
Yeah. Well made. Just a bad movie.
Matt Damon running around with a damn fedora on, I believe.
Yeah, and then he would go inside the wall, and then he'd be in just another place.
Just a bunch of bullshit. What's another one? Give me another one.
This one again gives it away, but Underworld, The Cure for Insomnia.
These are great reviews. You should be a movie reviewer.
I should write more. I should get back into doing it.
You really should be a movie reviewer. Right now, we're in a time where people really dig this kind of stuff. They love, reading reviews. So, one more. Give me one more.
Could some robot please transform themselves into a screenplay?
Oh, that's good. Would you read a little bit of this review? That is for which Transformers movie?
That was Transformers Dark of the Moon.
Okay, so read a little bit of this.
Okay.
Review.
I've only walked out on 2 movies in my lifetime. The first was Spike Lee's Crooklyn, which until Tuesday night was the worst film I'd ever seen most of in a theater. Now I can unequivocally state that Transformers Dark of the Moon has replaced it. This review only applies to the first 40 minutes of the movie because that's all I could take before I left.
Yeah.
I don't think they suddenly flipped the switch from bad to good after I walked out of the theater, so this is probably a decent assessment of the entire body of work.
I was with you. We both walked out.
We left, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, any movie, if I'm not mistaken, any Transformers movie.
So I say, we can wrap up the race for Golden Razzies. Transformers Dark of the Moon is a lock for Worst Picture, Worst Actress, Worst Actor, Worst Screenplay, Worst Director, and whatever categories they make up to be able to heap the proper amount of scorn on this cinematic crap fest.
See, you should be a movie reviewer like Leonard Maltin.
This movie is a jumbled mess of action scenes that make no sense, graphics that look as if my Xbox 360 is rendering them in real time, bad performances from talented people, and oh yeah, a really hot chick in skanky clothes. So I guess it's not all bad.
Oh, that's funny. I mean, I remember watching that Transformers movie, and there was a Transformer who came out and he had a beard because he was a bearded Transformer because he was old. He was an old Transformer with a beard. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Oh, damn Transformers with a beard.
Yeah, robots
Are you
don't
out of
grow
your
beards.
fucking mind? Anyway, a professional movie reviewer.
Yeah, let's get to the real movie reviewer who puts me to shame.
Yeah, we had Leonard Maltin on the live show, and it was so cool. You guys are going to absolutely love this interview. It is a cherry interview, so fun. And his family, Jessie Maltin, his daughter's there. She's a real peach. So funny, hilarious.
We played a fun game with them.
We played a great game.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun. The audience got very involved, and everybody and everyone there won or may have won Krispy Kreme donuts. So why don't you guys take a listen in right now?
Alert.
Spoiler alert! Krispy Kremes. All right, listen to the show right now, guys, and have fun. We'll catch you on the flip flap.
Up next, he is one of the most recognized and respected film critics of our time. He recently completed his 30th season with the long-running television show Entertainment Tonight, Maltin on the Movies. Here is a clip from Gremlins 2.
3, 2, 1, cue Leonard.
Hi, I'm Leonard Maltin, and this is the Movie Police. Today we'll start with our video watch. Just re-released on video is the movie Gremlins, though I really can't imagine why. Now, I know some people found this movie fun, but me, I'd rather spend 2 hours having root canal work done. What's fun about a movie full of ugly, slimy, mean-spirited, gloppy little monsters who run amok and attack innocent people? Our moviegoers so desperate for entertainment that this level of trash and pass for fun. Whoa, wait a minute! I was just kidding! Ow!
And you've seen her on Schmodown and Dr. Drew. Together they host Maltin on the Movies. Ladies and gentlemen, Leonard and Jessie Maltin.
Give it out!
Don't beg for it, man.
This man just had
Don't
Leonard
beg for
Maltin.
it.
You just had Leonard Maltin Day. That's a big deal.
That's right.
That's a city of Los Angeles. That's a real holiday in Los Angeles.
Yes, I hope everybody took the day off.
I did take the day off.
Okay.
Yes.
April
I take
24th, for those of you
every
want.
I
day
worked
off.
straight through.
You worked straight through the day. It's such an honor to have you guys on the show, Jessie. I've known you for many, many years.
Ever.
Leonard, I've seen we've had conversations over the years, and it's such an honor. I'm such a big fan of you guys. And movies right now are fucking bananas. It's
Yes.
it's crazy right now. The fact that this many people came here tonight and are not like, Thanos, like there's a
Well, they obviously got shut out of Avengers. And
There's a
so,
possibility.
here
there's a
they
very
are.
good chance.
Yeah.
How do you feel movies have changed over the last? When did you start being a movie critic? What year? Do you
Oh, I
remember?
was
1907.
yeah.
It was a good one.
In my teens. I was
Your
in my
teens.
teens, which is a while ago.
Yeah.
When the talkies came out.
Yes, exactly. And then color, and bit by bit,
Right.
I've been doing it a long, long, long time. I had my first article published when I was 13 years old.
Oh my.
So I was, like a wunderkind, and except
What do we say in our house? Which made me a failure immediately. That's what matters.
so I've been doing it pretty much my whole life.
Wow.
The first movie guide was published. Well, he signed the contract when he was 17, which we now realize is completely null and void because he was 17.
Right.
But the first guide came out when he was 18 years old.
Oh my.
Because I'm a failure.
Right.
No.
That's hilarious.
And only you, Glick. You got me and my dad and my mother out this late at night.
Wow.
You are welcome. We are Jewish vampires. This is too late for us. Come on.
I know. I really
Be
appreciate
careful,
you guys
Steven
being here.
Weber's here.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yes.
I think my mom's on his lap, actually.
Oh
That's
my
the
God.
only thing she requested as we came in tonight. She said, "Can I sit on Steven's lap?" Yes, you can.
Absolutely. I love it. In all the time of reviewing movies and talking to the stars of these movies, have you ever had any experiences with them where maybe you didn't like the movie, but you had to be nice and it gets uncomfortable? You ever have anything like that?
That's why I don't hang out with, with directors and movie people too much, because it is very awkward. I mean, no one likes to be criticized. I don't like to be criticized.
Sure.
And to make a movie is a very big deal. To get a movie made, and then to have someone else say your baby's ugly is, not a thrilling experience.
Yeah.
So I don't pursue any kind of friendships. I over the years I have made friends, but it's awkward. It's uncomfortable.
But you know that's why he's in Gremlins too.
Why?
Because he's friends with Joe Dante, and he didn't like the first Gremlins, and Joe hated him for it. Didn't speak to him for how long?
A couple of years.
And then came back and said, "Can I kill you?" in Gremlins 2, and he said,
that was payback.
Wow.
That was payback.
Yeah. Wow.
But you got to picture this: that I'm on a soundstage at Warner Brothers, and doing this scene where I am about to review Gremlins. I'm holding up the video cassette, and Joe says to me, "Just use your own words." So I give his first movie a bad review again in the sequel.
Oh my God! Wow!
And then the Gremlins kill me.
And that's why when they pull him backwards, he starts going, "It's a 10! It's a 10!" And that's what he does.
But it also got me on two, story of the movie gum cards, Topps collector cards.
Oh wow! Really?
Now that's
He's
immortality.
made it.
That is.
Yeah.
I mean, a movie, could melt and could burn
Thank
up,
you,
but the
Thank
gum
you.
cards,
Yeah.
it's
a big deal.
They're forever.
Oh, that's amazing. I love that. When it goes from being the guy who's writing to being on camera, what's that transition for you? Must have been pretty crazy, because up to that point you're still kind of anonymous. But then suddenly you're the guy. Like if someone spots you, they can be like, "That's fucking Leonard Maltin right there. That guy didn't like my movie," or "That guy loved it," and then they're gonna come and bother you. You're gonna be like. Yeah.
Well, not only that, but I actually worked most of those 30 years at Paramount Studios. In fact, we're not far from where Stephen was shooting Wings. I was a movie critic working at a movie studio.
Oh my God!
And
that's crazy.
So I don't know if that's ever happened before.
Yeah.
But it was a great ride. It was wonderful.
Were there a lot of street fights?
No.
On the way to your car, that sort
And
of
I was waiting to be bribed. I was waiting to be wined and dined. Never happened.
We're still waiting.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Turns out you have to get people
make
to college
yourself
for
very
that.
available for it. Yeah.
Maltin on the movies, the podcast that you guys do. You guys have had some amazing people. I know that you guys had Mel Brooks on the podcast.
Steven Weber.
Yep.
Fantastic episode because he's a brilliant man.
How was that interviewing Mel and Carl and the whole bit?
He hyperventilated.
I actually did.
Literally hyperventilated.
I had met Mel Brooks and interviewed him before. I'm very lucky to have met him before and to interview him. I hosted a tribute to him at the Academy one night, which was fantastic. And so, it was wonderful, wonderful time spent. But when we went to his office in Culver City to record the podcast, and he said, his secretary said he can give you 45 minutes. We were grateful for 45 minutes.
Yeah.
An hour and a half later,
were you going to stop him?
Yeah, no way.
We were still talking. He was great. He was on. He was up.
And he held my hand for most of it, and I thought I was going to cry.
He was so sweet. And so, he's just naturally funny.
And
He's a naturally funny
kissing
guy.
your cheeks and hugging. Oh, Leonard, I love you so much. So we walk into the hallway after, and he just stands up against the wall going, and I'm like, is this the stroke? Is this it? Do you smell toast?
Something about the intimacy of just sitting there like this, and talking, for a long period of time. Yeah. And I was, I think, 12 when he first did the 2,000-Year-Old Man routine with Carl Reiner on TV, on the Hollywood Palace, on the Ed Sullivan Show, on all these different variety shows, and the record albums came out. You guys remember records? Yeah. Black vinyl, little hole in the middle.
No, they know it because they're trendy again. It's
That's
fine.
right.
We're on Melrose Boulevard.
That's
it's
right.
Fine. Yeah.
So I literally had been a fan of his since adolescence, my whole life. Yeah. So that's an incomparable experience. And then we got to go to the Carl Reiner's
house,
in Beverly Hills and record with him. We've had we had a mind-blowing interview with Al Pacino.
It was almost 2 hours long.
Wow. What?
Al Pacino?
We didn't believe he was going to show up. We used to record at Meltdown. Did you guys ever go to Meltdown Comics? It's closed now, unfortunately. That's where we used to record, upstairs. And my dad would call it the palatial studio. It was a tiny black box. And if the nerds started fighting, you can hear it in the background of the episodes. But so the thing is, we're like, we're inviting Al Pacino to come to Meltdown Comics. This isn't real.
Yeah.
And even on the day, I was standing with our engineer, and I kept going, "It's not real. It can't. There's no way. It can't be." And he comes in the damn door, and all of us just kind of freeze. We do the T-Rex, like if you don't move, he can't see you, and just like, no, that's
Now
fucking Al
he's
Pacino.
there. He's there because he's got a documentary that was playing in theaters.
Sure.
About Oscar Wilde, because he had done this stage production. Oscar
Wild
Wilde
Salome.
Salome.
Yeah.
And so we knew that he was there to promote that.
Right.
We respect that and wanted to talk about it. And we weren't going to bring up The Godfather. We weren't going to bring up Dog Day Afternoon or Serpico or those
You don't want to
things.
be that guy. You don't want to be the one that just goes.
Right for the thing.
Remember
And
that
then-
time you did that? Remember Wings? No, I just
Yeah.
it's like.
He
Oh,
No,
Jesus.
because he's done a million. I can say it to
I
the
know,
man.
I
He's
know.
insanely talented, done a million things, but
Of
it's
course.
that, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, Al brought up The Godfather.
Yeah, Al.
Oh, my
We
God.
didn't call him that
And
at all.
yeah, and Mr. Pacino.
Yeah.
Brought up
We
all
didn't
the-
say Al
and
one
we
time.
had just
No.
it was just a slice of heaven. It was
I have-
wonderful.
I have about 2 hours of questions for Al Pacino about how Jack and Jill happened.
Oh my God.
That's what I want to know
He has
about.
a really good sense of humor and a twisted. If you can imagine, he's twisted. Shock, right?
Al Pacino does. If you missed the movie in Jack and Jill, and this is a great lead-in for what we're about to do.
Yeah.
Jack and Jill in the movie Jack and Jill is an Adam Sandler film. For those of you not seen it, Al Pacino does a song where he's doing a commercial for the Dunkachino at Dunkin' Donuts. And he raps. He does a rap song,
Yep.
and when he finishes the rap song, I almost killed myself. Yeah. Like I was like, this cannot be
I reviewed
like.
that movie for the book.
Yeah, people took it really hard.
I wrote for
It
the
was
movie
on-
guide my whole life. I reviewed that for the book.
That's a hard one. That's
sorry.
a hard moment because you're like,
Yeah.
how is this happening to Al Pacino? But he doesn't give a fuck. He just keeps doing whatever he wants. It doesn't matter to
What does he have
him.
to prove? What
has
in the
nothing to
world does
prove.
the man have?
One of
to
his
prove?
one of his
Exactly.
favorite movie experiences was playing that gruesome character in Dick Tracy.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God,
Beatty's
he's
Dick
amazing.
Tracy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
incredible. This
Can
brings
you
us.
can you imagine Warren Beatty directing him saying, "No, Al, go bigger."
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Oh my God.
From its humble beginnings in Minnesota to a worldwide brand that has taken the vape industry by storm, Jungle Nation presents The Glory Days.
Whoa, 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 what was that?
I'm sorry?
No, this is the Glory Days. This needs to be exciting. The Glory Days. This is not your grandparents' e-liquid company. We take the flavors you love and flip them on their flavor faces. Kiwi, lemon, lime, melon, blackberry. Are you freaking kidding me? Sound the alarm. It's a new flavor alert. Peach, orange, mango. Game over. These are some of the most well-rounded, clean e-liquid flavors on the market. Following strict FDA guidelines and recommendations, Jungle Nations is taking the best of 42 fully registered flavors and bringing them to a local vape shop near you.
Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. Must be legal age to purchase or use.
Let these days be the glory days of tomorrow. Go to junglenation.com. That's JNGLNation.com.
Matt, you and me are both stand-up comedians, and I know we both say a lot of things that are very offensive on a regular basis. Do you ever have trouble sleeping at night?
Yeah, not because of things I say, though. It's just because I have lousy pillows.
Oh, okay. So you don't have like a horrible feeling of guilt sometimes for the
Never.
awful things. Oh, that's nice.
Never. I'm proud of the horrible things that I say to people.
That's good. That's a good way to be. Sometimes I do have trouble sleeping, or I did have trouble sleeping until I got this brand new pillow.
What kind of pillow?
I mean, this is next level stuff, Matt. This is a pillow. You've never seen a pillow like this because until recently it did not exist. It's called the buttress pillow. And it is shaped like a butt, and it has little legs, and you're not going to believe this. You got to go check it out. Thebuttresspillow.com.
So it's like your face rests on a butt.
Your face is pressed into a butt crack while the legs support your neck and shoulders, basically. It
sounds comfortable.
It is very comfortable. It's ergonomic. Am I saying that right?
Yes.
Ergonomic, functional, all natural, and it's absolutely beautiful. Check this out. This is from their website. Soft but supportive, with the feeling of a butt. All right, and the sweet spot is between the thighs and the cheeks, which will gently cradle your head and support your neck. Great for side sleepers, back sleepers, and stomach sleepers. It's squeezable, slappable, face variable, relieves stress, from having a long, horrible day. What do you want to do at the end of a long day?
Put your head in a butt.
That is 100% right.
Well,
you can dress it up, you can dress it down. You want to throw some PJs on it?
You convinced me, so where do I go get one of these?
You go to thebuttress.pillow.com, thebuttress.pillow.com. That's THEBUTTRESS pillow.com. Go to thebuttress.pillow.com, Matt, and get your sleep on. You'll have much better dreams. All right, let's get back to the show.
Well, we have a game that we want to play.
Okay.
And the game has a hell of a prize. And it's going to take the audience. You guys are going to have to help out. And the prize is pretty incredible. It's not one box of Krispy Kreme donuts, not two. You know what, guys? This would be a great time.
3 boxes?
It's not 3 boxes.
No. Should we tell you now that we ate all of them upstairs?
We still have more. We have 20 dozen Krispy Kreme donuts here, enough to feed this entire room twice. And you guys can win these Krispy Kreme donuts if you guys help us with this game. They're hot, they're fresh, they're wonderful. Are you guys ready to help us play a game? The game is called, and here's the way the game works. It is the game is let's put it up on the board here. We can play the music if you want. This game is the International Maltin Movie Database.
Oh boy.
Is the game. There we go. Here's how the game works, folks. We are going to name cast members from a movie. And if you know the movie, shout it out, help Leonard Maltin. If Leonard Maltin knows Jessie, if you guys know the movie just by the cast, that's 1 point. If you get enough points, this whole audience is getting Krispy Kreme donuts. How's that sound?
So
does that sound good?
We're competing with the audience?
No, the audience is going to help you. They can shout it out.
Great.
They can shout it out.
Great.
Okay.
Tanya, be prepared if people are shouting things out. Here we go.
I'm ready.
All right. Let's turn the music off. We got the music. Well, here we go. This is the first cast. Put it up. That is Ving Rhames. That's Burt Reynolds. It is Striptease. It's Striptease.
Very good.
Hang on. Who knew that?
That's
Where
how-
are you?
Right in the back.
We need to talk.
Don't do it right away. Hold. Take a second. All right, here we go.
By the way,
I'm sorry, Josh.
By the way, if you've never seen Striptease, good for you.
Yes!
Solid burn from Leonard Maltin.
Solid burn. All right, here we go. Here's the next one. Let's start at the top. Here we go. It's a Burt Reynolds again. We got Dom DeLuise and Farrah Fawcett. Okay.
Cannonball Run,
Who else we
apparently.
got? We got
Dean Martin. Jackie Chan.
And
I told you everyone was going to know this one.
Myra Breckenridge?
what's the answer, Leonard Maltin?
I think it's Cannonball Run 2.
It is actually just Cannonball Run.
But it's the first Cannonball.
That's close. I'm going to give you half a point.
Half a
1.5 points.
Half a donut, guys.
All right, here we go. Next one. Bring it up.
Unfortunately, they made a third, too.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Rose Byrne, Michael J. Fox, and Jamie Foxx. That is a movie. Jamie Foxx, Rose Byrne, Michael J. Fox. Do you know the film?
That's very good.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Good guess.
Close.
No.
Wait, let's do that. Rest of the cast. Here we go. Cameron Diaz.
Oh, we've never seen that, so I would not know.
And Leonard, what is the name of the movie?
Annie, apparently.
Oh, I
Which
did
is
see
why
Annie.
we don't know it.
No, I saw Annie.
It's Annie. That is correct.
Woo!
Not happy about Annie.
No one's going to clap for that movie, Glenn.
Tanya, did you see Annie?
I didn't see Annie because
You have a
I
life.
was
You have
super upset that I wasn't the first Black Annie or a Blanny,
It's pronounced Blanny. That's it. Make sure you get that.
if you will.
Nailed it, Tanya.
refuse.
Nailed it.
And we all had to learn how to pronounce Quvenzhané
Wallace's
Wallace's
name. Yes.
Yeah, and now no
now-
one needs to know.
That's right.
Good. We got
Annie
it.
crushed
We've done
her.
that.
Such a sad.
She's an orphan
but
once
true
again.
thing.
That's the difference between being a film critic and typing.
Right.
And being a broadcast film critic, we have to learn names like
Yeah,
that.
you have to know it.
Every
Exactly.
year, there's a new
All right, here we go.
name.
Next one. Let's put it up on the board. What
Okay.
do we got? John
John
Lovitz, Britt Robertson, that lady, and Kate Hudson, and Jennifer Garner.
Kate, that lady.
Do you
Hudson.
know? Does anyone know it yet? Does anyone know it yet? Let's do some more. Who we got? Jennifer Aniston, Penny Marshall, and Julia Roberts. They're all in this movie.
Is
What
I
was
was going to
that?
say, is it one of the terrible
Nice.
Let's see the rest of the cast.
Oh, yeah. It's a Gary
it.
Marshall movie.
It is
It's
a Gary
one of the
Marshall movie.
terrible
Yeah, he's in it,
days.
so you know.
Valentine's, Christmas.
Someone back there had it.
Valentine's Day is
Easter.
a murder mystery
Passover.
movie. You are
What?
I don't know.
not correct.
Back there?
Starring
It is
David
not
Boreanaz.
Valentine's Day.
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
It is
Mother's Day.
That is correct.
Nice.
Mother's Day.
What was your
Mother's
criteria
Day,
for this game, Glick?
You
What
didn't
was
have
like
you didn't have the creepy baby up there.
Yeah, the baby was ugly. There's an ugly
There's
baby,
an ugly
in, the
baby in that
movie.
movie.
And if you watch the movie and you see the baby and you write me on Twitter, I'll send you $5. That is true. Because there's an ugly ass baby in that movie. That is a fact. That movie is one of the worst things I've ever seen, and I loved it so much I took my family for Mother's Day and tricked my mom into seeing Mother's Day
And that
for
was the-
Mother's Day.
that was
and
the
she
second
still
time.
hasn't spoken to him, which
Steven,
is really...
Steven.
Hated it so
That-
much. It was
that's-
so great.
That's the cruelest thing I've ever heard.
All right, next one. Here we go.
All right.
Bill Murray. No, that's not it. Dan Aykroyd, Ernie Hudson. Anybody? No, wrong. Not Ghostbusters. Next one. Ed Begley Jr., Annie Potts, and Sigourney Weaver. What movie is it? Not Ghostbusters 2. No, that is incorrect. Leonard, do you guys have any idea before you see the rest?
What about Bob? I heard...
Nope. Next one. Let's put it up.
Stripes.
Ozzy Osbourne, Chris Hemsworth, and Kristen Wiig. Anybody? I will not refer to this movie as Ghostbusters, no matter how many people are right.
Wait, but you'll call Annie but
All right,
this can't be
fine.
Ghostbusters.
He called Kate Hudson that lady. He
All right.
doesn't know what he's doing.
It is
There are no
Ghostbusters.
rules here.
Yeah. No, it was Ghostbusters. God damn it, this movie.
Sort of Busters.
All right, here we go. Just get rid of the fucking thing already. That movie
I wouldn't
was,
put
all right,
that-
here we go.
I wouldn't put them
Emma
in Dave and
Watson,
Buster's.
Beck, and Patton Oswalt. What? Who saw that? You saw The Circle?
Oh, I saw The Circle.
We're the only people that saw The Circle.
I saw The Circle. It's a terrible movie.
It is a fucking
It is a
horrible
really
movie.
That
I'm
one.
so sorry, Leonard. This is a
a-
bad Jesse. This is a bad
He
movie.
saw something
Keep
else.
going,
He was
show it.
smart. He went to a
Tom
different
Hanks.
theater.
This fucking guy. This movie.
John Boyega.
Okay, hang on.
Wait, is that Kate
Hang
Hudson?
on. No, it's not. Here's this movie. Emma Watson is like, wait a second. There are cameras spying on me in my house. I don't like this.
No.
This is bullshit.
Nope.
And then later she's like, I love it.
She takes a job with a guy who's supposed to be like Steve Jobs.
Right.
Tom Hanks.
Right.
And then she's like, oh, well, you know what's a great idea is to expose yourself completely to absolutely everyone every day of your life.
Yeah.
So we're going to put cameras in everything everywhere and you can no longer have any form of privacy.
Right.
And that makes you cool.
Right. And then at the end of the movie, this is a real moment in the movie, which is a thing I love about it. At the end of the movie, Tom Hanks and Patton Oswalt are standing next to each other, and Patton Oswalt says, hey, Tom Hanks, we're fucked. They say, he doesn't say Tom Hanks, he goes, Barry or whatever, we're fucked. It's just a great line. Anyway,
Great if
Steven,
he had just said Tom Hanks were fun.
This is such an all-star lineup of movies you've gathered here tonight.
well, this next one, guys,
the one about the plane.
this next one is my Avengers, the next one right here.
Okay.
This is an all-star cast.
Yeah.
And if you guys get this whole audience is getting Krispy Kreme donuts. Are you guys ready for that? I mean, this is a hell of a movie. Let's put it up. Here we go. This film has Emma Stone, Chris Pratt, Halle Berry, Kristen Bell, Anna Faris, Common, Kristen, what's her face? Uma fucking Thurman's in the movie. Hugh Jackman. Do you know the film? This is a real cast.
It's a real cast
of a real movie.
These ladies are
That's
so
accurate.
upset.
It's
This
a
is
horrible
not real.
movie. That is whatever. Yes, that's
It's
correct.
a real film.
Do you know the movie, Leonard?
I do not.
Real and terrible.
The movie is. That is correct. Movie 43.
Yes.
Audience wins the donuts. Give you guys yourselves a round of applause.
For putting them through that, they deserve the donuts.
Leonard, if you haven't seen this movie, which you haven't, I'm going to tell you something real quick because it's
He's
important.
too young for anything to do with this movie.
Hang on, wait, guys, hang on. Just take it. Let's take it down for 1 second before we wrap up here. Leonard, this movie right here, movie 43. This is a movie where the director and writer decided what he's going to do is make a comedy sketch, in which Hugh Jackman would be in it and Kate Winslet would be in it. And so they made a comedy sketch, and then he took that to all these stars and told all of them that they could be in a movie with Kate Winslet and Hugh Jackman, but they couldn't read the script, and they would also get paid $500 to be in the movie. So all these actors got Gerard Butler $500 to be in this movie, and none of them knew what it was until Richard Gere found out, and then he told all of them, and
Damn
they
it,
were all
Gere.
fucking upset.
All right.
And they all hated
no
it.
one paid me $500 to watch it.
That's very true.
And
that's why you can watch it for free right now on Netflix. Netflix, the only place where you can see Hugh Jackman have testicles hanging from his neck. This show was sponsored by Movie 43. Can we get any questions for Leonard Maltin and Jessie Maltin? Any questions?
Tanya,
We got one
behind
right
you.
there.
Yes.
Tanya,
Here you
go
go.
grab this lady right here.
Hi, what is your favorite movie?
That's what I was going to ask you.
my very favorite movie is an old movie. It's a classic, Casablanca, with Humphrey Bogart, Ingrid Bergman. Never gets tired for me. I love it.
Amazing. Yes, up front. Oh, yeah, there.
What movie did you review badly that you regret reviewing badly?
That's a good question. You know what? The first time I saw Alien, when it was new, I'm a wimp.
Bad.
It wasn't a bad review, but it wasn't a very good review either. It was sort of middling review.
My dad's never been mean. So the main thing is people don't, he doesn't get a lot of the screaming and yelling, why God, why I hate you, because he doesn't go like, you suck, you're terrible, even when they deserve it. So in general, if he doesn't like something and changes his mind, it's not like this is the worst thing I've ever seen to this is great. So with the alien shift.
Well, I was on the road. I was on a book tour, and I was in Boston. My wife was back home, and I couldn't squeeze her arm during the scary scenes. Her arm is black and blue from too many
We don't like to
movies
admit that
this.
in public, but it's fine.
So I'm just too much of a wimp for that kind of film. So I didn't enjoy the experience. And so I gave it sort of a so-so review. 25 years go by. Ridley Scott reissues it theatrically. They put it back in theaters after 25 years. He made a few tiny changes. I went to see it again. Well, in 25 years, my threshold of what I could, deal with had gone up. And over those 25 years, the original Alien was copied and ripped off so often. Going back and revisiting the original, I said, this is an incredibly good movie. I was wrong. So I changed my mind and wrote a better review for my movie guide.
I love it. That's amazing. All right, last question, and then we gotta move on.
With all of the movie reboots coming back, is there a movie that you would like to see a new version of? Since we looked at a couple of these,
No.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen, Leonard Maltin and Jessie Maltin, give them a round of applause.
And
let them hear it.
May 10th through 12th.
May 10th through the 12th.
We are having our own film festival right here in Hollywood at the
MaltinFest.
Egyptian Theater.
Yes.
On Hollywood Boulevard. It's called MaltinFest. We're showing great movies that didn't get the audience they deserved the first time around.
I love
Oh,
it.
like these ones that we just...
Like none of these.
Yeah, right.
Good movies.
We can guarantee that none of these are showing at
Anyway,
MaltinFest.
you can go to leonardmaltin.com, hit the tab for MaltinFest, get all the info you need.
I love it.
And we'd love to see you there.
Let's get on out there, guys.
Anybody who buys a pass and is there for Sunday, which is Mother's Day, so May 10, 11, 12, the 12th is Mother's Day, you can bring your mom for free.
Oh, that's so nice.
Moms for free. We've got $25 tickets for students and teachers for the whole weekend. You can pay $25 for the whole weekend.
I love it.
Lots of good stuff.
That's amazing. Give it up for Leonard Maltin and Jessie Maltin. Let's get some donuts and let's get Gin Blossoms up here to start setting up.
Oh man, what a fun time!
Hey, is it the flip flap?
It is the
You
flip
said you'd
flap.
catch us on the flip flap.
We'll catch you on the flippity flaps. That's a fun. They're fun, huh?
Yeah, it's cool to meet someone like Leonard Maltin who's been so involved in the business for 40 years, like a long time. Like he's started when he was a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
One of the most respected reviewers out there. He's seen it all. That's a man who really knows movies, and it's cool to get to talk to somebody like that.
You know, it's my favorite thing about that is that Leonard Maltin is notorious for saying good things about movies. He does not like bad mouthing films.
Yeah.
And we got him to talk a bunch of shit about movies.
A little bit, yeah.
Which makes
By
me
bringing up just
happy.
nothing but movies that
we're like, oh, really?
bombed.
Defend this pile of dog shit, Leonard Maltin. Like, I love that. And he was so nice, and Jesse's so nice for coming to do that.
Yeah.
And it is a fascinating thing to be, to grow up not in the industry. I mean, neither of us grew up in the business.
Yeah.
And knowing who Leonard Maltin is, knowing who some of these guests
watched him
are.
on TV for years.
Yeah, like when we had Michael Dorn on the show, it's like you grow up being a huge fan of this person, and as an adult, you're a fan, and then suddenly you're on stage with them, and you're giving them an award, and you're hanging out with them and playing around with them. It is an honor and a privilege to be able to continue doing the nighttime show. I love it. I love it, Matt. I love you, Matt. Matt, I love you.
I know.
Good Star Wars reference. Guys, if you want to listen to more show, please subscribe to the show. Go back, listen to old episodes. Go way back, man. We got so many episodes for you to listen to. Also, hit me up. You can get me on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, and LinkedIn at Stephen Glickman, Stephen Glickman. Also
Find Mike Black.
Get Mike Black. If you're a big toy fan, go hit up Mike Black at Mike Black Attack on all social media. He has a great podcast also called the Power Pals, which is worth checking out. Very funny. Good stuff. Hey, if you love Tanya Chisholm from Big Time Rush, she was in the audience all night taking questions from people. Go find her on Instagram at Tan Candy. That's right, at Tan Candy.
She should have been Blanny.
She should have been Blanny. You're right. And then Matt Walker, the one and only.
You can find links to everything, including some old movie reviews at funnymatt.com. And if you disagree with me on any of those, you can let me know at mattwalkersucks.com.
Mm-hmm. And people do. Oh, also, Matt and I have another podcast. If you are a true crime fan, which I am not.
I badgered him into doing it.
Not a fan of doing this type of shit, but Matt talked me into it. It is a podcast about a true crime story that happened to Matt. It's called Juror Number 8.
Yes.
It's a true story.
It's about my experiences as a juror on the Moises Moraes Espinoza murder trial. And he's a man who, when he was 18, killed and dismembered his mother, allegedly as part of a satanic ritual.
Oh, God.
And I go into all the details of everything I saw.
So if you like that kind of terrifying shit, go check that out. Otherwise, subscribe to the Nighttime Show podcast and come see us live. We love you guys. Thanks for listening. Peace.